I'm Neely Loring with Matrix. I've got a great story about Tim Martin with ATSI out of Houston and some really cool stuff that we're starting to do together. This deal came about from when we went to Super 9 in Phoenix. It was a huge opportunity, and I think in some ways a litmus test as ScanSource and Intelisys come together and bring cross-pollination. We had two groups of 27 ScanSource VARs from each of their business units, and we all got together and went through some really awesome intensive training. Each one of us there, each one of the vendors gave presentations around who we are and what we stand for. And after that meeting, I got together with Tim and started talking about our environment. And he was very excited because he felt like it was a missing piece to the puzzle. His product set and our product set could be bundled for truly a complete offering. He specializes in the phone. He's got these relationships. Each one of his customers has servers and desktops and all that. And to be able to price them together and to come with a complete solution is really exciting. The biggest pain that I heard from him as we talked through this was the in-house technology, the deployment of the computers and servers was not core to who they were. They've been a fantastic vendor around phone systems and have great relationships with their customers. So there's some background noise. I mean, we've all talked about patches at 3 o'clock in the morning and what happens when the server dies and who do I call when you're your own help desk. It, in the end, is going to allow them to focus more on who they are and what they stand for and how to grow their business and less on having to do another Me Too task that can take up to 20 to 30% of their overall time. So the implementation process on this is real exciting because we're deploying all of the products that we have. What we do at Matrix is we have dedicated project managers, and we had a call that turned it over from sales to project management, and then project management got on with the customer and said, this is what sales is telling me, is it true? Then we have a phased approach. We do collection of information to make sure that we have all the right information technically and can deploy successfully the first time. This project is a little different because we're going to be able to do some parallel processes. So for the mobility piece, we can go ahead and roll out MDM and begin to support and service those phones. For the desktop, we'll deploy an agent that will handle all the virus, all the malware, do health checks, updates. And so we'll deploy those parallel, and then we'll end and put it all back together and integrate it with desktop as a service for all the employees. And also they have their own business critical app, which will load in an infrastructure as a service and bolt that onto the desktop. Our expectation is it'll probably take 30 to 45 days. So far, we're just getting involved with the VARs, and we've spent most of our time with traditional telecom agents. And the time that we've spent with the VARs already, we do see some differences. The VARs seem to have more technical acumen around how these things plug in and work together, whether it's phone systems or security or rugged devices, that kind of plugs into the convergence between everything technical. Many of our traditional telecom agents we found have these really great long-term relationships and are very invested in with the client, but have focused more on kind of a single product. And I think the opportunity to partner services with the VAR is going to be easier because they've got a product that they're selling. I think the integration points that VARs have, they've built their business around a piece of technology, and whether it's phone systems or these rugged devices or security implementations, there's a way that we can work with them to make their product offering actually better, to make it deeper, to even turn those things into a recurring revenue stream where it's been a traditional eat what you kill and go eat what you kill tomorrow. But to turn it into an as a service. It goes deep and it's going to blow the revenue up for everybody.